So I'm gonna break this down. Starting off with the Play with Dream MR, that micro OLED display, absolutely gorgeous. Like the blacks are perfectly black. The contrast is insane. Colors just pop in a way that LCD just can't match, respectfully. When you're in a dark environment and again, you actually feel like you're there. And the clarity is just nuts. I can read every single dial in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 without my prescription inserts, which is pretty wild because my vision is terrible. The downside though of these lenses is that they have a ridiculously way more glare than the Quest 3. It's not terrible, but in high contrast scenes, you see it right away. Like if you're looking at a bright object against a dark background, you're gonna see the reflection. There's also some slight chromatic aberration. It isn't to the point where it's a deal breaker for me, but it needs to be mentioned here so I don't get 1,000 comments about it in this video. The sweet spot for the lenses is also pretty decent. Not amazing, like maybe like a Pimax, lens or whatever, but I think it does pretty good. I personally have no issue. The only time it gets annoying is when you have to adjust the headset to get back into that sweet spot when you got like a custom strap, like a Bobo strap or something like that. But that's something I had to deal with, dealing with the headset without using a face gasket sometimes. The Quest 3 lenses though, man, Meta really put those billions of R&D dollars to work, baby. The edge-to-edge clarity is just better than the Play for Dream by a mile. Way less glare, bigger sweet spot. This is a more forgiving set of lenses overall. You don't have to be as precise with your positioning while wearing a Quest 3 because usually you can get to that sweet spot really no matter what. But with all that being said, it is still a LCD display. You don't get those perfect blacks or that punch that micro OLED gives. Now it is a bright, vibrant, and very good LCD display, don't get me wrong, but it's just not micro OLED. And after using the Play for Dream for months, I went back for the Quest 3 for a video I did recently, a VR gun set that you guys should check out. It's really nice. And I felt very primitive. I felt like I went back in time to like the 90s, not gonna lie. So what does Mario VR prefer? Personally, I'll take the Play for Dreams display even with the glare and slight chromatic aberration, because those blacks, colors, and that contrast, it hits different, man. But I do have mad respect for Quest 3's lenses because they genuinely do beat almost all other VR headsets lenses at this current moment. They're probably the best lenses in any consumer VR headset right now, hands down. And especially after all the money they put into it, I feel like I can definitely make that claim. They're damn near perfect, but they better be for all that money that Meta spent.